Hello, today I'm going to be sharing with you the three best core exercises to do every week, a couple times a week, because I feel like a lot of us are missing out on really getting the benefits of cinching in the core and flattening the belly by doing the wrong core exercises. Now, one of the biggest things that I see is women doing crunches. Crunches have a time and a place. However, I put crunches always on the back burner and the deep core work right front and center with where you're starting. The reason why is if you can't work your deep core, you're not really going to be able to pull in and flatten everything from the front. And for many of us women, I know that our belly kind of sticks out a little bit, especially post pregnancy after having a baby. And whether you have or haven't had children, many of us just feel like our belly kind of sticks out from the side. So that has a lot more to do with your TVA instead of your rectus abdominis, the six-pack muscle that's worked in crunches. So let's just get into the first one. So I'm sure that many of you have done a plank before, right? Plank is a pretty standard core exercise. However, I want to just quickly walk you through a couple little pointers that make a really big difference in your plank. And I do have my AirPods in, so make sure if you can't hear me, you let me know down in the comments, but I think we should be pretty good. So you're coming into a plank position with the hands under the shoulders, the legs extended back. One of the first things that I see is women making their butt look really nice like this. Yeah, sure, your butt looks great, but you're really not working your core. So instead, thinking about tucking the bum under, like flatten your bum out, tuck your bum under, and pull your pubic bone up towards your rib cage. Instantly, I feel it more. Now, you're thinking about your hip bones right here. Pull those towards each other. And think about that action, everything pulling in towards the midline in your plank position. So tuck the bum, pulling everything in towards the midline. Rather than sagging through the shoulder blades, push the shoulder blades apart, engaging your chest and making sure that you're really locked up through the entire front of the body. Okay, we don't want to be pushing forward or driving the hips back. We're kind of neutral with our foot position. Now, if you want to take it a step further, I love cross body planks where you're crossing one knee from like your knees coming up to the opposite elbow to really engage that wrapping action. Because anytime we can get like a cross body movement, opposite arm and leg, you're really going to get that wrapping of the TVA, which is what builds your inner corset. And I consider myself to be a specialist in this. I have been helping women really strengthen and change their core for well over 15 years. I don't want to say too much more because I'm going to give away my age, but a long time, okay? And especially post C-section, I found that getting those cross-body movements have really helped me reconnect with my core after those muscles have been altered with a surgery to get my baby out. So that is the first one. And this is just a couple of my favorites right out of the Trim Core Challenge, which is my full 15-minute core sculpting routine you can do right from home. I've linked it around here for you. If you want to see the real deal, that's where it is. Next up is Dead Bug. This is another one that has that opposing arm and leg to really get the core to fire. So there's a few ways you can do it. You're going to lay down on your back. And a lot of us used to say, push your lower back down into the ground. But now, for the most part, we're just finding a neutral core. So I don't shove my back down anymore because I feel like that creates unnecessary pressure down in my back. So rather than arching and getting a big gap in the low back or driving down, try and find somewhere in the middle where you feel strong and contained in your core. You're again thinking about hip bones drawing together, rib cage pulling into center, and from there, extend the arms and legs up. Your right arm, left leg are going to move away from each other. Then you're going to exhale, squeeze your abs to pull back to center. Let your legs be dead weight. They're doing nothing. Now, of course, we work up to all of these movements. You could also do a bent leg variation and bent arm to really take it down and make it a little bit more gentle. Or if you're feeling really strong, you could lift the head, pull everything in, and do it from this position, really stretching everything away. Dead bug. Number 2. Number 3 is all about the back of the body. Many of us forget that our core involves the back of our body, right? Like the core of an apple is 360 degrees. It's not just the front, it's all of it. It's all the way around. And if we don't work our back, we're missing out on the posture benefits, the injury prevention benefits, and also we're just missing out on lengthening the core. Because when your back's strong, it pulls your stomach longer. Whereas if your back's weak and we're hunched over, it kind of makes our little rollies come out, right? But if we're up tall, if we have a strong back, boom, it's that long, lean core. So I love a few Superman variations, Superwoman variations. I teach a ton of these, but just to give you a little bit of an idea, you're going to come down to lay on your belly. Extend your arms out, and then you're going to lift your arms and legs and swim back. I call these Superman swims. So reach forward, come down, then breathe out, lift everything up. So it's going to work the erectors, the muscles that run parallel to your spine. I can't tell you how many reps to do. I can't tell you how many sets to do because I don't know how strong you are. However, when you follow along with the trim core routine, each week you get a brand new video that builds on the last. So we build a strong foundation with our stomach vacuum, our core exercises, and our HIIT at the end of each workout. Then the next week comes, boom, and you get another video to do 3 times, and you follow that for 12 weeks. And the results are absolutely astonishing. Women are like, how am I getting amazing results working out for 45 minutes a week when I literally used to do 45 minutes a day and wasn't seeing changes? It really is remarkable when you learn how to activate the right muscles and then you learn how to do the cardio that helps boost your metabolism as well. It's like a win-win. So try the Trim Core Challenge from home today. At the click of a button, you can literally roll out of bed and do a 15-minute routine before you pop in the shower. 3 times a week is all it takes. In a few weeks, you can start seeing noticeable changes. It doesn't take as much work as you think. I won't lie to you, they start getting a little bit tougher as the weeks go on. They have to. I mean, if it was easy to have a flat tummy and be in great shape, everybody would do it. It does get a little more challenging over time, but it's a 15-minute routine that you can totally do from home. No equipment needed. You don't even need a yoga mat. A yoga mat's great, but you could do it on the floor, carpet, towel, whatever you have. This is probably my favorite routine I've ever created because it's so incredibly effective and targeted to this area. So if this is a main area for you that you want to work on, I totally get it. And I would love to walk you through the full 15-minute routine at the link on the next page. You can tap the link I've placed for you here or just comment workout and I will send it to you, okay? I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions and we'll see you again soon. Big hugs. Lots of love. Bye-bye.